Hi, Flosstube friends. I haven't been on for a while. Welcome to my Flosstube, north of the border stitcher. My name is Shirley, and I live in Raymond, Alberta, Canada, although I'm from Pennsylvania. Hence, I am north of the border from where I normally would be. I have not been on for a month or two. I've been busy and been doing quite a few different things. And so I'm sorry, but here I am. So I have a lot of catching up. I've got crazy mad notes here, so I can tell you what's been going on. In May, my husband and I went to Calgary and we saw James Taylor and Jackson Browne in concert. That was an excellent show. Let's see, I got new glasses. These were my mother's frames. She passed away 11 years ago, and I found them and I thought, I need some new glasses. So I used her frames. So I think of my mom all the time. Never called her mom. She was always mother. My dad always, she was mommy or mother. So we called her mother. Let's see, my puppy Chevy turned 1 year old on May 17th. He's chasing the cat around right now. You might hear him crying. He's waiting for my husband to get home from work, and sometimes he cries while he waits. But anyway, for Chevy's birthday, he gave us a present. Sorry, I should have taken it out here. So, for his birthday, he gave my husband and I some Chevy socks with his picture on them. Isn't that cute? These are dress socks. I got these from a shop called Jack and Jilly. I will put their information on here. So these are really cute. I said that my cats might get jealous, so I might have to make one with my cats' faces on them. So, but this is Chevy. So he turned 1. Let's see. I have some happy mail. I belong to a Facebook group called Canadian Cross Stitch, and they have a Canadian Cross Stitch project swap. And this last one was one where we had to make up something with words in it. And my partner was Susan Pye from Middleton, Nova Scotia. And she sent me this really cute I love to stitch. She's a fairly new cross stitcher, but I think she did great work. So she sent me that and an extra piece of Ada. She sent me 2 of my favorite colors, 680 and 3021. Those are both DMC colors. And she sent me a Mill Hill Pastel Hearts beaded ornament kit. Can't really see that too. There you go. And she sent me a needle holder. So thank you, Susan. It was really nice to get those gifts from you in our exchange. And I'll show you something that I sent her, although hers was red and blue, but I'll show you one that I made for my granddaughter when that comes up a little bit later. Okay, let's see. What else have I been doing? It's raining. It's really raining here in southern Alberta, but we need that rain. But now it's like a lot of rain. So now there's flash flooding and things like that. So kind of have my summer planned. We might go to British Columbia and visit some of my husband's sisters the end of the month, and then a big month-long trip we have planned from the end of July through the middle of August to visit my children all through the states. We're going to Colorado, we're going to Texas, we're going to possibly see a friend in Florida, we're going to Georgia to a family reunion, and then we're going to North Carolina to see 3 of my children. And then we're going on to Pennsylvania to see the rest of them. So, and I'm picking up things as I go. So I kind of look forward to seeing them and visiting with my grandkids, some of whom I haven't seen for a couple of years. and they don't stay little very long. So, I do have a couple fully finished projects that I want to show you. This is my all through the year angel. This was the kit that I got from my friend Shirley. So the kit looks like the picture looks like that, but I'll show you mine. And so I finished her, and she's got sticks for legs and sticks for arms, and she has Velcro. So there's Velcro. I might have to sew them. Velcro on the back and Velcro on her thing, on her bond. Okay. And there goes her apron. So I got her finished. I don't have her hanging up though, but I do have her finished. I'm quite far behind on the months. I got halfway through April. So that was March. This one was February. This one was January. This is how far I am with April. May was flowers. June is a crow with some watermelon. July is a firecracker and a couple stars. So I'll have to get back with it on those. But I really have to figure out now where I want to hang her. And her hair is just made out of yarn. She's just so cute. I love her. So that was a fully finished thing. Sometimes I finish things, but then it takes me a while to actually frame them or fully finish them. So, okay. But I'll consider her a finish. Another fully finished object that I have, I don't know where to put all this stuff, is my Welcome Spring by the Prairie Schooler. It's their booklet number 153. And so, wow, that green looks really green, but it's not really that green. Anyway, so I just finished this on a $2 thing that I got from Dollarama. And I did them this way. So that one's fully finished. I'm happy about that. And the other thing I finished, because from the 24th to the end of the month, I always work on Christmas projects. And so I was working on this one. This came from Mary Maxim. Don't know where I put the paperwork. But this was a kit that I got from someone online. And so I've got all 12 of those finished. Very cute. I just stuck them on my clipboard so you could see them. I have a small white tree that I got at the Dollar Tree up here, and these will just look so cute on that come Christmas time. So those are my full finishes. I also made 2 baby quilts, pink and green baby quilts that I donated to our hospital auxiliary to sell to raise money. What else did I finish? Oh, I finished my part of a DMC Collector's Edition Holiday Ornament Kit. Okay, this is my kit this is the other kit that Shirley's making, my friend, for her 5 sons. She makes them an ornament every year. I showed you last year what I had made. And this year, it's Santa. I've already done one, and then I give them to Shirley, and she finishes them. Because I'm not doing that. And where is it? Oh, here it is. So I'm working on the second one. And I'm working it a little bit differently. I just have most of his beard and some of the blue ribbon at the bottom done. But this is on tea-dyed 28 count linen. So I've been working on that. So obviously I'm into my whips. Well, that was a finish and a whip at the same time. So let's see. Next, I want to show you. I'm going to put these up here. Other finishes that I had. Oh dear, I got some stuff out and I'm sorry. Put you down. Okay, so finishes. I finished this one. It's called His Name is Jesus, and it is by joyfulexpressions.us. I will put it in the notes, but it's done in 3 different colors. They show a blue and a pink, but I did mine in green. 3 shades of green. This is on 25 count Lugana. I think it's antique white. I did mine in 3 shades of green. DMC 520, 522, and 523. And mine doesn't look like theirs because I actually started too low. I don't know how I did that because I always start in the middle, but I must have done something wrong. So all this Star of David at the top and Wonderful Counselor was supposed to be at the bottom. But I moved things around and changed things up just a little bit so I could get everything on there. A couple names I still didn't get on. But I like doing it in green because it's beautiful for spring, for Easter, when we celebrate his death and resurrection. And I also can use it at Christmas time because it's green. So that is a finish. I just need to frame that. Another finish. I haven't been around, but I've been pretty busy. Shirley gave me some cross stitch that her daughter-in-law had done years ago, but didn't want. Somehow Shirley inherited them, and then she gave them to me. And they were pretty much finished, except for like the outlining. And so I finished two of them that she gave me. They are Daisy Kingdoms. This one's called Farm Bunny. This is it. And I collect cows, so she also gave me this one, which is called Bossie and Me. And all I had to do was finish the outlining. So, those are done. And then, like I said, for the cross-stitch, Canadian cross-stitch project swap, I had done this piece. It's called Believe. This one I've done for my granddaughter, Emmy, down in Texas. And this one is done on 25 count Lugana Splash. And I used DMC numbers 322 and 552. And I also did a red and blue one on a 14 count oatmeal Ada cloth. And that's the one that I sent to my new friend, Susan. So, and this is a nice big size piece. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to frame it or if I'm going to turn it into a pillow. So I have a month to do that before we go down to Texas. Anyway, that one's called Believe, and it is by Kel Smurthwaite, called Kin Cavil Crosses, and I will put that in my show notes as well. So, those were my finishes. Okay, so I have some new starts. So they're kind of like a new start and a whip at the same time. All right. Shirley and I went to our local needle shop called Knitting Time here in Lethbridge. And I showed her a cross-stitch booklet that I loved. And she said, why don't you buy it? You know you want to. So I did. And it is Stony Creek Collections, The Last Supper. So I bought that. It's like five pages. And like I said, I almost always start my pieces in the middle. So I put a thread down the middle this way, and then the middle this way, and where they intersect is the middle, and that's usually where I start. And this is how much I've done. I started this probably mid-April, like for Easter. So I enjoy working on this. And this is a piece of fabric that I dyed. Anyway, so it's on, I think it's 32 count linen. I enjoy this piece. I work on this one on Sundays. So that's the Last Supper. Let's see. Oh, my next one that I worked on, I haven't worked on it this month, but I did last month. So I'm kind of combining 2 months worth. But Plum Street Samplers, the Milk and Cream Company. This one's really cute. It's coming along. It's on 16 count antique lace, I think. And I've changed up a lot of the colors. And there's a lot of mistakes in there, but you know, you just keep persevering. I fixed the humps. I'm not quite sure what I did there. And I think I changed the white for the fence. Anyway, this is a cute stitch. I've been enjoying that one. So Milk and Cream Company. And the other one that I've been working on is my temperature butterflies from the Stitchin Mommy. And I was ahead on this too, but now I see that I'm almost behind. I've been writing down the dates, but so here is the year so far. January, February, March, April, May, and then June. I love how the colors come out and just make each butterfly so beautiful. And this one I think I'm doing on, this is on an 18 count antique white. Anyway, and I'm using the called for floss colors. So it's my temperature butterflies. And then I have a friend that lives down around the corner, and I was over there for dinner one night, and she said, "Oh, I got this cross stitch kit at the thrift store." Same thrift store I go to. Obviously, she got there before me, and she found this. And she says, "Oh, I want to make this for my kitchen to hang there." She says, "But I don't do cross stitch." So I said, "Oh, well, I'll make that for you." So I've been working on this since like the second week of May. This is called Seasoned with Love, and it's by Jeremiah Junction. Anyway, and this is what I have done so far. It has a lot of back stitching. I haven't done any of the back stitching yet. And this is just the fabric that came with it, and all the floss was in the kit. It's just a 14 count white Aida. So that's Seasoned with Love. So that's a new start. So I had a couple new starts. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I can go to haul. All right. I'll show you this right now. Somebody had mentioned before about, you know, the grime guards, about just using a steering wheel cover from the dollar store. So I bought that, and that just goes on there so nice. That would protect my fabric. I'm not really sold yet on using the Q snaps, but I need to try something in there. Maybe I'll do my Santas, my Prairie Schooler Santas, and use the Q snap. Anyway, so I got that at the dollar store. Also at the dollar store, I started getting these mesh bags. They're just called an organizer zippered folder, and you can see through them. $1.25. So you can see what your project is, and still, here's a really cool one I found. It was pink with lots of stripes. So I usually make my project bags, but I thought, well, $1.25. You can't beat that at the dollar store. So that's what I got. Chevy, what's wrong, puppy? Calvin's on his way home. There he goes to the door. He's going to wait. Okay. The Last Supper that I already showed you, that was one of my things that I got from a haul. And then I was watching Angie, Tiny House Stitcher. I love her. I love her projects. And whoa, looks like I fell. Her projects, and she had just finished making this Olga's Autumn Stocking by Plum Street Samplers, and I loved that. So I had to order this and all the flosses. I had some, but I had to order the other flosses to go with it. That's probably going to wait until my August stitching, and that'll probably be my new start. I have a couple other ones that I need to finish. And autumn I work on in August. So autumn, August. And then another one I think she had too was this one. It's called When Life is Done by Silver Creek Samplers. And I just bought the pattern. It says, I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. And that made me think of a friend of mine. And so then you can personalize it with their initials on the tombstone. And yeah, I like that. I love that saying so much that I had to buy that. I haven't kitted it yet or anything. I just got the chart. So those are those were new haul that I got. I got a math set in a metal tin because I wanted to get a protractor, and I could have gotten one at Walmart, I guess. Actually, no, I think I saw them at the dollar store. But I went online on Amazon. I think I got this for like $6. And so it has the protractor and a little, it's got stencils in there and things and pencil sharpener. Chevy, he's on his way. Go see. Go see. He'll be home soon. And I watched Helen D. She had a Flosstube that I watched about how to make round ornaments using the protractor to cut the circles for the size that you want. And her video was called Flosstube Extra Round Ornament and Cording Tutorial. And I'll put that down here at the bottom too of what I've gotten. I mean, what I've done and where I've gotten things and who I watch. And let's see. Other haul. Oh my. This bag is full of fabric. Not just any fabric, but homespun fabrics, tons of them. Some flannel. A friend of mine, one of my quilting friends, said, "Oh, I'll just give you my scraps from different projects I've done," and it's this huge bag. I was in heaven looking through this bag, and I'm trying to decide what I want to make with it. And I think I'm going to make a brick house. It's a 2022 scrap quilt. It is from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I can use all those different fabrics to make the little blocks for my houses. So that was some haul that I got. And then I also got off of Facebook Marketplace up here, I got this basket. And in it, there's a scroll frame, 8.5 by 18 inch, brand new. 2 things of Ada cloth They're both 18 count. Yay! I love 18 count. And then there's also some, like a bread thing, and 2 other things of just generic Ada cloth, and then a bunch of patterns and booklets, some of which I'm probably never going to do. But anyway, look at that one. Tulip Trio. Isn't that beautiful? That I think is Petty Point. I'm not doing it as Petty Point. Okay. Oh, there's more. More fabric. Cute little apple pie and cat ornaments. All for $20. Oh, Canada. Alberta Wild Rose. Well, there we go. I might have to make that too. Anyway, it was supposed to come with some floss, but that didn't happen. So, but this is a great buy. This is a great find, and it's great stash, and something that I can have some fun doing some dyeing fabrics, because I want to try my hand at doing some green fabric. So that I think is mostly all my haul. Let's see. Yep. So that brings me up to my upcoming stitches. So next month, July, I'm going to be doing a stitch along with Rainy Day Reads. She has, that's a Flosstube, and she does books, lots of books, and she also does some knitting, and she does cross stitch. And she and another friend of hers are going to be doing this July 4th. They're starting on July 1st. I might start before that. So this is July 4th by Shannon Christine Designs. And then they also have one that's Canadian too, and I might buy that pattern as well. It just has the change to a Canadian flag, the stars, a maple leaf, and everything is just red and white instead of red, white, and blue. But, so I'm going to be starting that. That's a stitch along. If you want to do something patriotic and do that with us, that'd be great too. So, and the other thing that I'm going to do, so I was looking for some stuff. I have this kitted Chevy. He's on his way. He'll be home soon. Go look. No, not over here. Okay. All right. I'm going to be doing this one called Simply Summer by the Drawn Thread. Ugh. It's a sampler. And so I'm going to start that one sometime this summer too. I have that, I think it's what it called for, 32 count Dirty Linen Belfast. And then I've also got the over-dyed flosses for that. So those are the 2 new things that I'm going to be starting within the next month. And let's see. So that brings me to my free charts. Oh my goodness. I've been printing off so many free charts that I want to make that it's going to take me forever to actually do these things. This one is called Hive Sweet Hive. And this is a free chart from Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. So many free charts she puts out. And she just put this one out the end of May. Hive Sweet Hive. I thought that was really cute. So that's a freebie from Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting Blogspot. I'll link it below. And this one I found, it's a freebie from the 2022 Nashville Market from Teresa Kogut. So it's just new this year. And it's called Let Love Reign Among Nations. All right, so it's a 2-page tutorial. I'm busy. And so she gives you the different size fabrics that you can put it on. So that's another freebie. Let Love Reign Among Nations. Oh, and I wanted to read what she put on here. She says, a gift to you to show our appreciation for your support. Feel free to share this everywhere. Shops have permission to copy and hand out to customers. In these times of strife among nations and people, we need love. God is love. Therefore, let God reign among nations. But the chart actually has the word love in there. But I guess you could, change that and put like God reign among nations. So those are my 2 freebies. I could have done a whole lot more. Actually, I did print this one too. This is another of the Kin Cavil Crosses WordPress freebie. This is from November 2012. And their charts are usually just done in 2 colors. And this one says, do what you love what you do. So I'll probably be making that one up too. And I'll link that below. So that is all I have for you this month. And let's see. Yeah. So I do a lot of my cross stitch in car. And so if we do some traveling and driving to BC, that's like a 10-hour drive. So I'll probably work on something in the car then. And lots of, July 1st is the big holiday up here in Canada. And then July 4th, and that's my son's birthday. And I have a granddaughter who turned 9 on July 4th. So we didn't plant a garden this summer because we won't be here most of the time. So I plan to do a lot of stitching. And if it gets hot, I'll be inside doing a lot of stitching. And I hope that you have a great month. And I will see you the first Tuesday of July. Bye, friends.